Scorpio, I love you. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever you have Scorpio in your chart, or the title resonated and this is your story. This is for you, okay? So I already feel like this is a continuation of the other story. This has been happening a lot lately for you guys, which I like. So I feel like you guys have been mulling over something, and I was like, oh, I'm sitting here shuffling. And then I was like, okay, I feel like communication. At the bottom of the deck was the freaking air element, which was communication. And then the first card out was, it came out before I hit record, was the third house, which is communication. It literally says messages on it. Message. But I was like saving it. I was gonna pull before I started recording these two cards, but that just felt like I needed to say that, okay? So, get in, losers. We're going within. I'm using the Tarot of Haunted House because symbolism. Okay. Ooh. In symbolism, the house represents the self. So, again, like I said, going within. But I feel like, ooh, blinded to pain. What's that about? What's that about, Scorpio? And a triumph of lies. Okay, so I feel like there are, undoubtedly, there are things that are coming to the surface for you guys. The veil is extremely thin today. Happy Halloween. Portals are open. Be careful with certain things. Triumph of lies wanted to turn over. I'm using the Dark Mirror Oracle as well, because I'm focusing on you. Because if you guys want something to, Mercury retrograde is all about, reflecting, going over the past few weeks, specifically October 11th, whatever happened on that day or around that date. That's part of the review. And in true Scorpio fashion, y'all ain't trying to tell me what's up. It was Atonement. Isn't there a movie called Atonement? Okay. I feel like you guys have been working on something, like you know that the wheel is near. This is literally the wheel, this Jupiter card. Oh yeah, I see the Ace of Cups with the Ten of Cups. Okay. You guys have been very strategic in your moves lately. Watching, learning, and you guys are coming in as strong like Libra and Aquarius energy, which is interesting. And I feel like your emotions pop up every now and then, or have been, to where it's like you're needing to get them in check, having someone to talk to. Yeah. Before you like let loose and go crazy. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse with the Four of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck is the Tower in reverse. So I just feel like there's something that you've been avoiding. But it's like death came around and was like, hey, you thirsty? I got this one for you. And you're just like, no. Like, when you have an attitude and your person is just like, you still mad? I'm not mad. What's wrong? Nothing. So I just feel like there's something that hasn't been acknowledged, like you're trying to avoid a meltdown. And it's like, you hear it. Are you going to go look for it? Are you going to go Because there's something, I've been saying this is what this is about. This reading is about something within you that you're not acknowledging. So whatever this is, you're turning your back on it and you don't want to look for it. It's like you want to go do other things. But it's like you literally can't, because this is not being satisfied with something. This person definitely looks like just, I'm not here for it. Tell me the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords. So this is, I definitely feel like this is something related to Aquarius. I mean, obviously, anytime I read whatever things I'm doing that day, whatever I post that day, they're all connected, okay? Getting that old thing back. Somebody's supposed to make a move. But I feel like it's two people just sitting here like this. What the hell? What's your problem? It's like y'all are just wishing for something to happen. It's like you just want something to happen on its own. But there's action required. Like literally, your chariot awaits. I'm also saying this as something that you manifested or that you're trying to manifest is actually trying to come in. It's like, psst. But it's happening in a way that you is like not to your liking or something. You're in the dark about something. I feel like someone is shutting you out or you're shutting someone out. So, okay. I just feel like there's someone who's just not ready to let up. It's like, but I feel like this is you because again, we're talking about you. There could be like drinking involved, but I feel arrogance. Pride. Could have Leo in your chart. And it's like the negative aspects of your, I mean, definitely you have Leo in your chart. It just manifests for you differently depending on your rising sign because we literally have all signs in our chart. It's just they manifest differently. They come up differently. So I feel like you're having hope for something, like you're hopeful, you're wanting something to work out. You're wanting something to go your way, but it's not. And it's like, it's turning into an anger. It's turning into an arrogance. But like the sun is here. But it's like, you're not satisfied with whatever. Because I feel like there's progress in something. And it's something that you need to like let go of. Whatever the sun is, it's like you can have it. And it's like, you know what it is. If there's a need to talk to someone, somebody has to make a move. Think about this Three of Wands. Because, you know, she holds information. She knows what's up. This is High Priestess. But she's not saying anything. She doesn't move. She doesn't make any moves. And I feel like this is something to do with love. This is the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But this feels like in that like card, like you're trying to hold on to it with your hand. Like you literally cannot. You can't contain it anymore. Something you can't contain it anymore. So with the Three of Wands. Nine of Swords is definitely related to Aquarius. The Nine of Swords in reverse. So this is making me feel like, yeah, and at the bottom of the deck is the Hangman. And this card talks about this has been here all along. And you knew it. But now it's like you can't hide from it. You can't run from it. insecurities, these fears. Maybe the arrogance, the attitude that you kind of have is with spirit, because I can also always see sun as spirit. And it's just like, are you serious? I have to go through this. And it's like, cheer up, buttercup. Like, I'm doing this for you. This is for us. Look at this. I brought the drinks out. You got your fancy chair. And you're just like, whatever. It's like something that you didn't want to acknowledge, but you knew that you had to eventually. And you're trying. See, this is what I was saying when I was like, oh, you're talking to someone, you're trying to figure things out. Seeing what works, what doesn't. I'm also feeling like with this, like spirit has something for you, but it's like it needs you to get out of this energy here. Like it's looking directly at this. It's like this, something can't happen until it's like, are you done? Like it's uneven. Like you still need that one cup there. And it's like you don't have it all together. You don't have, and it's like, hey, this cup is right here. I'm giving it to you. This can also just be you being silent with someone, playing the silent treatment type of thing. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. Could be a family issue. Nope. It's that Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I just feel like something just feels like a chance. And the wheel is about chance. So like you have a chance to get this Ten of Cups, but it's requiring you to walk away, have the courage to move toward your North Node and away from your South Node, getting away from certain habits, certain thought patterns, behaviors, changing things about yourself so that you can get what it is that you want. You wish for this. It's here. It's super attainable, but you have to go after an aspect, a part of you. There's like something that you just need to face. Saturn is about karma. You know, South Node are the things that we have mastered in this life. So it's taking aspects of yourself as far as like if they're viewed as negative, like your shadow side, utilizing it in different ways. Like having this little attitude, like that don't work, especially with spirit, because spirit will take this and just like, okay, well, I'm gonna dead this. The scales can tip at like any way. And it's like, it's really up to you. Because there's some part of you that it's almost like, there's something with acceptance, I feel. You guys are intense. You guys always need more. And while there might be a connection where you feel like you need more, there's also something that you're not giving. There's also something that you're not doing. So that you can like, you know, let this shit in. Okay. So the card that I got for you guys was the Temple of my body. First quarter moon phase. I feel I am not worth enough. Uh-oh. I don't like that. At the bottom of the deck, we have hiding true self and fated to suffer. So again, this makes me feel like it could tip any which way. My body is the temple of my soul. It has no secrets to me. This card is about the darkness in the body. Culture can make us take distance from what is our corporality. So many religions and customs, for instance, demonize sex in many different ways, lacing it with guilt, as an assassin could lace food with poison. On the other side, we are collaborators in cheapening our body, hiding it, being shamed by it, selling it, giving it away for nothing. It happens when we accept an abusive relationship, when we refuse to respect the body of another, or simply when we do things like being too lazy to eat healthily. Why can't I just say healthy? Whatever. Our body is a temple. It cannot be defiled. We can take a shower, raise our chin, feel proud. It is our body, ours. I want to read this, hiding your true self. Wow, this card is about acceptance. And what did I say? I'm realizing that I'm needing to draw from the bottom of this deck and not the top, because we're getting to the root. Okay, got that. Thank you, Spirit. Hiding is keeping things inside. Lack of trust becomes lack of hope. So there must be a limit. You could be in front of the mirror, or you could hide behind the mirror, yet you choose to be the mirror. Hiding is a survival instinct. Do you want to be honest and truly be yourself? Very few people will accept you then. You are too complicated to be comfortable, too contradictory to be lazy, too exceptional to be believed, too plain to be considered. You can be the sun, you can be the moon, you can be the door, you can be the road, you can be the butterfly and the brick. Maybe the question is not if, but when. Sometimes real solitude is when there is not a right moment to be yourself, and not the right person, and neither the right way. Being yourself is like a moment at the spa. It is a massage for the soul, a purification process that brings in oxygen and turns away age and wear. It is bliss and pleasure. So, like I said, like there's aspects that you have to face, whether it be trauma from an abusive relationship that kind of has you where you're at now, where it kind of like keeps you cloaked. It's preventing forward movement in your relationships right now. And I'm not saying that that's everyone's story, but you literally have manifested, Spirit heard you. But there's one more thing that you have to look at. Because this, however you want to see the Four of Cups, it is an offer. But there's something within you that you have to tackle first so that you can get this. Put the arrogance aside. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to take your leather jacket off. Yes, somebody said, my sister told me that Scorpios are just Cancers with leather jackets, and I'm just never gonna let that one go. So it's like, it's okay to take your leather jacket off here right now, okay? So Scorpio, if this resonated with in any way, comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't done so already. If you'd like to book a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon.